okay on your leg. We'll walk the foot back a little bit more with the hip. Yeah. Now you got the angles, okay? Yeah. So this keeps going in this direction. Just drop straight down. And then this is, so hands a little bit higher. There it is. So this goes this way. And so this is happening. Yeah. Okay? Beautiful. Wow. Awesome. How does that feel? So it takes some time to open up. These are really strong, large muscles in the body. We got the obliques, we got the quadratus, we got the psoas. These are the culprits. They're having a party. These are the culprits for a lot of tightness. So play a little bit here. We're going to come out of it and do it again, but we're going to play with pulsing in this pose too. But go ahead and come back through center. Drop straight down, wiggle it out for a breath. Let's inhale and press into a supported back bend. So now it's about the feet being strong, and hips pressing up, and then the upper body relaxing back. Now, either try the weeping willow with straight arms, or go ahead and clasp. And just feel how the lower body, the lower back has some space, and the upper body is initiating the back bend. Just enjoy that sensation of being supported. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, forearm press. And with the forearm press, just so we have enough room, I like this alignment. So that little third eye activation thing that happens like this, right? So this is where the hands are staying. If we're here, then we don't get the twist. But that's, if we were really going to focus on opening up the chakras, that would be the third eye activation with it. Now, if we have our hands clasped, it's the same thing, but that's a good measurement, right? Since, like, I can tell you guys all my little secrets and tricks since we're having the conversation. Okay, so we can flex the feet back, roll onto the outer edge of the right. Go ahead and step. Okay, make sure you're in a comfortable position to drop. So notice that my hip is in line with my knee, in line with my ankle. Then this foot is in line with the knee and in line with the hip, so we have that right angle there. And then what I'm going to do is engage my arms to look over the opposite shoulder to the left and drop. Beautiful. Nice. Now we're going to pulse a little bit. Now bring your knee a little bit past, so your knee goes more in alignment with your hip. There you go. Okay, and so instead of lining up with the left hip, you're actually letting it drop so it's lined up with the right hip. Yeah. See how that stretches a totally different part of the body, gets more into the psoas? Amazing. And so we can really go deep into that stretch, and we don't want to stay there too long because it's really tight. We want to pull. So inhale, come back out. Exhale, drop. So I inhale, I lift slightly, and then I twist, and then I exhale and I drop again. So it's like we come out of it, give ourselves a little bit of space and a break, and then drop back in. Now, I don't always teach this in the basic, but since we can go into it, I'm showing you guys a little bit more of the advanced twist. Yeah. All right, come on back out. Inhale, pick that left knee up, straighten it out. Let's go ahead and drop first. Wiggle. Is anybody feeling any tension or compression in the body? Is everybody okay?
No, it's shoulders are, my swing keeps
Rising up. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's that I'm not keeping my shoulders down.
It's just engaging through the lats, but we'll get there. I'll just show you how to do that. But what you can do to get a little break is keep pushing into your back bend. For now, when you come into your back bend, I want you to get the swing nice and low.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So let it slide down. And then once it's there, use the forearm press and it locks it in. So not so far that it's in the rib cage, but just below the bra strap. Yeah. And now use the forearm press and hold it there. Yeah. See if you can keep it locked in. It's just a different set of muscles than we're used to. Because we don't ever hang by our underarms. So drop the hips, wiggle it out. We have one more side. Okay. So we're gonna roll onto the outer edge of that left foot. Step the right knee over. So we're going to make sure we line up. So I look down and make sure I have hip, knee, ankle. Okay, foot flex back. And then knee to the ankle and then knee to the hip. And then my gaze is over to the right and then I drop. So this is so different than this. So Madeira, you can drop even more. Bring your foot forward. That might help you. Just wiggle your foot
This
forward.
one?
See how my foot's towards the center of the mat?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm not on such a diagonal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wiggle it forward. You can bring it forward too a little bit more.
Which one?
See my front foot is at the front of the mat? That allows you to drop down a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And so go ahead and twist and then drop. And then look over right shoulder. There's a lot going on there. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Then bring the knee a little bit further. Knee is going to come past that right hip towards the left. And then you'll feel the belly stretch. You can look towards your knee for this one so the neck doesn't get strained. And then come back out of it and pause. Yeah. Come back out. Come back in. Just twist a little bit deeper and see how that feels. So we want to bring the foot to here. And then we just, oh, no. Yeah, and then we bring the knee to here.
Oh.
So you let your body, yes. Yeah, feel that right there? Beautiful. Okay, so can I help you a little bit? Just relax.
Yeah.
Just rotate this way. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this part of the body is like slightly a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Really nice. That's beautiful. Okay, good. Nice, guys. All right, like I said, that was an indulgent spinal twist, so come on out.
Right.
All right, both feet forward. Look how everybody just comes out of the swing all together. Both feet forward, drop the hips, wiggle a little bit from side to side. Already notice the difference. Can you feel your
Yeah.
hips? Like there's tons of space in there now. It's really great. All right, kitty. Come here. Meow. Thank you. All right. Last supported back bend of this sequence. Clasp the hands behind the head. Just like let this be like a celebration, just a joyful sway from side to side. So the mantra for aerial yoga play is we. Like we. Right? So just let it be fun. Let it be playful. Just see if you can enjoy a few breaths of playtime. And maybe you explore going nice and slow and gentle. Maybe you explore pushing your hips up more. Just find your own expression in it. I really like to add more of the side body stretch here. So I usually do a big undulation, like letting my upper body really bring the elbow towards the knee more. And it's just kind of flopping around though. I'm not really compressing or efforting it.
And your tailbone, you lifting it or just letting it hang?
Well, when I press my hips up, the tailbone lifts with it, but I'm not pushing my pubic bone towards the sky.
Okay.
So the tailbone's still moving down towards my ankles.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a thing in our society where we have externally rotated the legs and pushed the hips forward,
Yeah.
and it's a little weird,
Yeah.
and I don't know what happened, but we want to really internally rotate the legs and drop the pubic bone, and at the same time the tailbone still points straight down. We're not pushing the tailbone back. So let's just play with that for a minute because it's a good question. So we push our pubic bone down towards the ground. So it's the difference between this and this, right? And then the tailbone still, like the pubic bone and the tailbone like move towards one another. And then what happens is the Uddiyana Bandha engages. So then they're kind of like creating this like, and then the energy comes like right up the spine. But we don't get that if the pubic bone is pushed forward.
Yeah.
And in fact, that immediately cramps up my lower back. Like I can't even do it for more than a second without getting like shooting pain through my sacrum. So yeah, so now lower body happy, no pain, right? And then engagement. So this is good. This is all all opened. So let's take a break from that. So what we're going to do is wiggle it out wide again. We're going to come forward. Go ahead and come into, just get this out of the way. Excuse me. We're going to come into the elbow locks. So this is number 2A, in case you're curious. I might just turn around and do this in the same direction as you guys, but boy, that feels good to get the sun out of my face. So if you lean forward, that's called peppermint patty. So we're going to keep We're not doing peppermint patty yet. We're going to keep our ankles in line with our knees, in line with our hips. So it's all lined up. Really good. Okay, strong arms, right? So we're doing like a bicep curl here. So more of a bicep curl, Carol. Bring your fists towards your shoulders. That's it. See how that changed everything? Lean your hips back a little bit more. Get your hips over your ankles. There you go. That's it. Cool. Now we're just going to wiggle a little from side to side again. So engaged in the arms, relaxed in the hips, and I want you to focus on this long line of energy through the spine. So from the tailbone to the crown of the head, so the head's not dropped, right? The head is like truly in alignment with the spine, and the heart's pointing down towards the ground. And we're just going to wiggle our hips a little from side to side. So that same kind of undulation where we're rotating the pelvis. And then you can try bending one knee and then the other knee. But see if you can actually trace the semicircular shape with your eyes. So the upper body is doing a little bit of a spin from side to side. So keep your hips over your ankles instead of coming forward into peppermint patty, yeah. And just let the upper body twist. Does that make sense?
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's okay. So I just need you to sink back a little bit more right there. And then the upper body is going like this.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
So keep the hips where they are. So this stays. So even. Yeah. And then the upper body is, yes. So it's like a semicircular shape. There you go. It's just a little different. You could do it a gazillion ways as you just explored, and that's totally okay. We're just going to try this angular, yeah, that's it. Do you see how different that is when we go from side to side, but we're getting the spin? And we could push one hip up and do that with the hips, but we're just going to keep those level for now, and then we'll add on to it. That's beautiful. So it's not a huge movement. We mainly just want to feel. So notice, so let's go ahead and twist to the right and hold it. Okay, notice what happens down the leg. And then go ahead and twist to the left and hold it. And just feel the outer shins. Feel that spiral that's happening down the leg. Does anybody else feel that? Okay, good. Like usually I get ooh-la-las and ahs and oohs and all that stuff. All right, one more time. Through center. Go ahead and twist to the right. Now, if you push your outer heel down at the same time, you'll get this amazing stretch. And I'm actually pushing both heels away, so I'm spreading the sit bones. All right, come back through neutral. Good and twist. Semicircular shape. Left side. So it's just opening up the whole gallbladder line all the way down into the foot through the legs. Okay? Good. All right. So Carol, I wonder what's happening in your shoulders that you're going like this, right? Instead of just like this. So just try it one more time to the left. Go ahead and just keep your body level with the earth. Does that feel different? Something's happening. So the hips are shifting or something. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's drop the left hand down, right underneath the heart. Right arm is still strong. Go ahead and look up towards the right hand. Pull down. The more you can hook and pull down strongly, the deeper the twist. Good. So make a fist with your hand and then pull straight down towards the ground. There it is. And then go ahead and release. Look down towards the ground and relax. So fingers pointing forward. Inhale, go ahead and pull and twist. Nice. Exhale, drop it. Nice and easy. So we're doing some dynamic strength here. But really we're wanting to create length in the spine. When I do this, I always get a free adjustment in my back. It's so amazing. So just pulse a little bit with the breath. Inhale and pull. Exhale, go ahead and relax and look down towards the ground. One more time. Inhale, pull. And this will probably be the end of the sequence for today, and we're going to pick it up here tomorrow, but I want to finish this one. Okay? So now we're going to keep our hand planted in the center. We're going to straighten the right arm up towards the sky. You're going to catch the swing. Don't let go. Catch the swing. We're going to twist and pull it up overhead. So there's an X. Yeah. Beautiful, guys. Now we're going to come up and thread both hands through. Good. And then clasp the fingers together and drop the heart. This is going to be a big stretch. Yeah. So big chest openers. Anybody have any shoulder pain here? Okay, good. So bend your elbows a lot. Now drop. Yeah, drop the heart. So keep your head in line with your body. Yes.